Do you have a piece of feedback for the kid who's sitting home watching this right now? He's got 16.5 thousand on Instagram. He takes really good photos. He's got a great camera. He really wants to shoot Logan Paul, or he really wants to shoot Addison Rae. Is there anything you can think of that could be the way for that to happen?
Yeah. First thing I'll say is reach out. Like, a lot of the people that I now work with, at one point, I emailed their agent, their manager.
I was going to say, don't reach out to the subject.
Don't reach out to the subject?
I was going to say.
Really?
Every time it's been effective with me, it's been through a friend, right? They reach out to Danny, Jeff, agent, whatever it is, with, I'm sure you're going to get there, the resume, the portfolio attached.
So
something. Let's see your work. Let's see what you got.
I personally don't think there's anything wrong with, like, sending somebody a simple DM like, hey, would love to work with you. Because for a lot of photographers, it's like you can just click their Instagram and you have a pretty this guy's legit.
True.
I think it's a balance.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it.
I'd never see it.
That's the problem.
You know,
there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not going to get
It's a visibility
seen.
thing.
It's just, but the crazy thing is like I've had people see it. Where
Okay,
I'm like,
okay.
There's no fucking way.
But it's you, Sam.
You got a blue check.
I guess, yeah.
You got the
okay,
cheat
well
code.
then how about let's just say reach out in a professional way and don't
do both.
Yeah, don't say too much. It's where everybody fucks up. It's like I don't have that huge of a following, but like I have enough DMs that if you send me a DM that's this long about wanting to, like, you know, intern for me or shoot me, I'm literally gonna see it and not read it.
Yep.
And maybe sometimes something will catch my glance, but if you can say a lot in the shortest way possible, just be concise. Hey, what's up? My name is such and such. This is where I'm at. You know, hit a few key points. Right to the point. Like, in an email for me, even when I still reach out to people now, you know, name, where I'm at, a few of the key points. Love to work with you. I have a few ideas. Take a look at my
Who's the last person you reached out to that wasn't either in your Rolodex or in the network?
I reach out to people all the time. I try to remind myself to, because that's how I met so many people when I first started. And it's like, don't stop chasing. Like, to a certain, don't chase everybody. Like, manage exclusivity, but like,
Well, yeah. I mean, who? I'm sure they watch this podcast. We could probably get you.
You're supposed to shoot with Lana. We had talked about it. You were supposed to shoot with her, and that still hasn't gotten done yet.
Definitely got to do that.
Yeah.
As of recently, I emailed like a few agencies, which is different. Heard back from one of them, like talking to them, but then, you know, also definitely DM'd Bella Hadid and Kendall Jenner and a few of the.
They watch the show.
A few of the models I haven't worked with.
But aren't you friends with their friends?
Yeah, I am, but it's like I think things happen naturally. Like I used to also play that game too, where it's like I'm gonna work with a bunch of her friends and I'm gonna kind of use as a leverage point and be like, hey, can you introduce me? I think then once again, it's like I always preach that social climbing it teeters, where it's like there's nothing wrong with providing something to somebody and them providing you something, and that being the relationship, or like asking favors from friends with the thing of I'm gonna scratch your back, you scratch mine. That's not social climb. So here and there, yeah, but I've just found when it comes to like a certain level of person, you know, I've met everybody so far that I've wanted to work with in time. There's clearly still people I haven't, but they're there, and I've been in the same room with them, and I know, you know, I just like to believe that if it happens organically, it'll be the best. And you just have to trust that it will happen. Maybe you take little steps to get yourself closer. Like working with people they know, or kind of being like nudging someone like, hey, like if you ever think of a good opportunity where maybe I could help them out with something, like whatever it is, that's fine. But just I think you get to a certain, like I'm at a level now where I feel like if I stay on the pace I'm at, I'm going to shoot everybody with a camera. And I just
if I stay on the current pace I'm on, I'm gonna shoot everybody.
Yeah,
I swear to God,
it'll be hellacious. No, and you know, I think when you're newer in the industry, it's a little different. But I think once you get to a certain level, things kind of are bound to happen organically if they're meant to happen. The industry just gets smaller the bigger you get.
So true.
You know, where you just start to know everybody, and if you don't know them, they know you. You know, like.
And if
or vice versa.
Everyone's had sex with everyone.
Yeah.